About less than 2 minutes where we are under 35, where it's 35 points. The clock's ran, which has ate up a lot of time, so we're unable to make any kind of big motions right there. So on for the extra point. We'll be going for one. Will be Levi Roten waiting on the snap down, and the kick up, and the kick is good. So, with about 1:40 to go in tonight's game, Gate City has cut into Ridgeview lead possibly a little too late, I would say, but 7 points is 7 points. We'll take a break right now. Again, you're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Tracing the roots all the way back to 1962, Weber City Drug is your locally owned pharmacy that offers personal customer service to the entire family. They strive to meet your prescription and over-the-counter needs and accept most insurance plans. They're located in Weber City across from Roberts Tire, so give them a call today at 276-386-3482. Again, that's 276-386-3482. You can also go online at wcdrugcenter.com, and they're also on Facebook, and they're open 6 days a week.
And we're back. Couple scores of interest around the region. Union down at Morristown West, taking care of business now. 21-7 is the score. That is late in the third quarter. Dobbs Bennett, as we said, 24-7 now. They've extended their lead. Abington has punched it in once again over Wise Central, 43-14. George Wyeth continues to open up their lead over Honaker, 27-10. And again, Tennessee High all over Volunteer, 49-0. That game early in the third quarter.
Real quick, I'm not sure if we'll go for the onside kick or not the way we've got it set up. We do have a lot of new players in. I'd like to get their names out real quick. Number 23, Dylan Barr. Number 56, that's Zach Hammonds, is into the game as we decide to go ahead and kick it deep. They're going to return the ball to about the 30-35, and he's going to be thrown out. Returning the ball this time is going to be number 7, Jacob Hensley. Carson Jenkins on the stop right there. Great stop right there by Jenkins. Some of the players coming in for Gate City we don't call a lot of. Number 34, Easton Castle. Number 51, Ryan Sizemore. Most of these are freshmen or freshmen or sophomores. Number 31, Brady Edwards. Also number 4, Dawson Williams coming in. Trying to get a whole fresh bunch of players in. Number 65, Will Edwards. And number 6, Tyler Ham. Tyler, I believe, is the only one that's not a freshman out there at this time. Looks like a whole fresh 11 players for Gate City with about 31 seconds to go in tonight's game, getting them a little bit of action as they pitch the ball out. Ridgeview does, and they get maybe 2 or 3 yards. Carrying the ball this time for Ridgeview was number 25. That's Kanan Lewis. He's their 4th-string running back. Kanan Lewis, he's a sophomore. And let's see if they run another play with about 5 seconds to go. Again, coming in, another player coming in, Luke Stokes, get him into the game. And that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. It's been an eventful homecoming game, but same story, different night, Joe, as Gate City's able to move the ball tonight, but turnovers at the worst time tonight. As Gate City played hard, played tough, played smart tonight, but the stripping of the ball on the option play killed us tonight with at least 3 turnovers inside the 20-yard line. So we'll take a break. We'll come back and go over tonight's game, talk about homecoming activities, and talk about all the other games going on in Northeast Tennessee and Southwest Virginia. So again, your final score here tonight at Memorial Field, Ridgeview, as people are coming in and out, Ridgeview 35, Gate City 7. You're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
I've been having pain in my knees and back, and nothing seems to help.
Call Premier Pharmacy.
I've been having hot flashes, feeling stressed, and have no energy. I wonder what's going on.
Call Premier Pharmacy.
I had breast surgery, and I want to do something about the scar.
Call Premier Pharmacy.
This has been the worst year for my allergies and sinuses.
Call Premier Pharmacy at 423-245-1022. Located at 109 Jack White Drive in Kingsport and accepting all insurances. Call to find out more or stop by for a free consultation.
I've been having pain in my knees and back, and nothing seems to help.
Call Premier Pharmacy.
I've been having hot flashes, feeling stressed, and have no energy. I wonder what's going on.
Call Premier Pharmacy.
I had breast surgery, and I want to do something about the scar.
Call Premier Pharmacy.
This has been the worst year for my allergies and sinuses.
Call Premier Pharmacy at 423-245-1022. Located at 109 Jack White Drive in Kingsport and accepting all insurances. Call to find out more or stop by for a free consultation.
Tracing the roots all the way back to 1962, Weber City Drug is your locally owned pharmacy that offers personal customer service to the entire family. They strive to meet your prescription and over-the-counter needs and accept most insurance plans. They're located in Weber City across from Roberts Tire, so give them a call today at 276-386-3482. Again, that's 276-386-3482. You can also go online at wcdrugcenter.com, and they're also on Facebook, and they're open 6 days a week. Whether you're headed out to the game or if you're just looking for something great to eat, stop by and see the outstanding folks at the Campus Drive-In on Kane Street in Gate City. Campus Drive-In supporting Gate City Athletics for over 60 years, and they have a tremendous selection of breakfast, lunch, and dinner items, and they're open 7 days a week. Also go in and ask about their new ice cream machine as well. So give them a call for call-in orders at 276-386-3702. Again, that's 276-386-3702.
America's ingenuity in medicine advanced the world. Premier Pharmacy's innovation has changed the profession. At Premier Pharmacy, what we create is personal. For our patients, one size doesn't fit all. So let the grocery stock your food. Let the retail chains print your photos. Let the supercenters sell you shampoo. At Premier Pharmacy, we'll make your medicine. For more information, call 423-245-1022 or visit rxpremier.com.
Tracing the roots all the way back to 1962, Weber City Drug is your locally owned pharmacy that offers personal customer service to the entire family. They strive to meet your prescription and over-the-counter needs and accept most insurance plans. They're located in Weber City across from Roberts Tire, so give them a call today at 276-386-3482. Again, that's 276-386-3482. You can also go online at wcdrugcenter.com, and they're also on Facebook, and they're open 6 days a week.
And we are back here for the post-game show here at Legion Field. The story of the night, 4 Gate City turnovers, 2 inside the red zone. Gate City had their chances, but give Ridgeview a lot of credit. It's a very good football team. They ran hard, but again, we come up short on homecoming night. It was 35-7.
Yeah, the name of the game tonight was missed opportunities due to turnovers tonight, Joe. Well, 4 turnovers, 3 turnovers inside Ridgeview's 30-yard line, 1 inside the 5-yard line as we were going into the end zone. But the problem has been when we have a turnover or mistake, the other team capitalizes on that. It's like we're in shock for a play or two, and you can't when you play big number 6 right there. When Trenton Adkins is on the running back, you can't take a play off. You can't kind of ho-hum around there for a second because he will bust through there. And I'm not sure if you got the complete stats. I know it was hard to keep up with all of everything tonight. But we had an unofficial thing. At one time, he was close to 200 yards tonight rushing.
I think he finished up at 198 with 3 touchdowns. Not for sure. We'll have to confirm that here in just a few minutes. But
he's probably the hardest runner that I think we faced this year.
I think Cole from Daniel Boone, I would give the nod.
Yeah.
But I think he's second. I think that he's got better vision than Cole because, again, as you noticed, I mean, he not only would he run hard up the middle, but he bounced it a few times. Of course, the touchdown he had, the 3-yard touchdown scamper in the second half, he saw the mob. He took 2 jukes, and he was in the end zone.
He crossed the field a couple times on runs tonight.
It's a good football team. They deserve, you take a look. We've seen Union last week. We saw Ridgeview tonight. I can see where Ridgeview was the better football team, especially at home, and they keep on rolling again to that 35-7 win here on homecoming night. We've got scores coming in fast and furious. We'll touch on some of them. We'll have a few commercial breaks here, but do want to say one other thing as well. We mentioned it a little bit earlier. Of course, the ownership of the Campus Drive-In, which has been such a great sponsor for us, they've got a haunted warehouse in Weber City. So if you're looking for something to do after the ball game tonight, they're open late, 313 Legion Street, Weber City. They opened up at 8, and they'll be open after the game. So go see them and have some fun. It's homecoming, but anyway, talking about the scores.
I wonder if we could. I wonder if they'll have food at the end of the haunted house.
Interesting.
Probably want it at the end instead of before.
I need to go then if that's the truth.
Get your exercise in.
Talking about a back and forth ball game. We mentioned it, the Sullivan North Hampton game. Hampton finally, after 3 times talking about turning over in the red zone, they've been in a couple times, and they finally punched it in. They went for 2, got it. The new score is Hampton 15, Sullivan North 8, 54 seconds left in the third quarter. So an upset brewing over in Hampton right now is what we're looking at with that. Talking about, again, Union, talking about a Mountain 7 conference. Union 21-7 over Morristown West, making a statement right there on the road.
Used to Upper East Tennessee teams would come over here and just use Southwest Virginia teams as extra wins and stuff, but that's not the fact anymore. You don't want to play a Union. I mean, Gate City's having an off year. You don't want to play a Gate City. You don't want to play a Ridgeview. You don't want to play, a lot of these other teams. And when they do play them, Morristown is a really good team down in that area, and the conference that they play in. And for Union to travel all that way, that's 45 an hour, depending on how they go, an hour and a half travel for Union to travel. But I bet they brought a lot of fans with them. The
first fans in the stadium were Union fans, they said. So, again, getting around some of the scores, Grundy has opened it up against Twin Valley, 44-16, 8:56 left in the ball game there. Bluefield is pouring it on Richlands. Now they've really got them down 44-10. That they just continuously go after them. J.I. Burton and Eastside, probably the game of the night. That game was tied at 27 just a moment ago. J.I. Burton has reemerged as the leader, 35-27. That game in the fourth quarter. Again, talking about Tazewell, 38-0. They crushing Hurley on the road. Roll retreat, Patrick Henry. Patrick Henry only leads by 1. That game is in the third quarter. Farragut leading Science Hill 20-7, and George Wythe has just scored again on Honaker. That ball game is 34-10 as of right now.
So, what do you think is the biggest upset so far tonight, or the biggest surprise you might be seeing?
Well, Chilhowie being able to handle Virginia High to the point they are, 37-7. Again, we talk about that's a team in our division, the 2A classification. Chilhowie is a 1A school. That does nothing but help their power points. They pretty much have locked up the number 1 seed in 1A through 6 weeks with that. But talking about, we knew that Central would push Abington for a while. They did, but Abington too much for them. They just scored 50-14. Now is the score there.
I think maybe my surprise of the evening has been the Bluefield and Ridgelands. Bluefield's having their way with Richlands.
You know, and Richlands has improved. They came off that big win last week over Williamsburg, but I mean, they are just all over them tonight. Again, that ball game 44-10. Again, Castlewood leads Northwood 22-6 at home. A good homecoming for the Blue Devils there. Again, last time report, the clock was running. Tennessee High 49, Volunteer nothing.